My biggest disappointment as a team would probably be the New York Knicks.
Mhm.
You teetering, but you didn't you're not taking that jump you're supposed to take. You know what I mean? Like, you already wasn't supposed to lose to the Pacers, so that threw off the trajectory. You know, you changed the coach, and now it don't even seem like you a top 2 favorite in the East. Right? So
Right.
what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, what do we have here? Like, are we making a move? Y'all making a play for Giannis? Like, or is it just the same old tease you with the 3rd or 4th seed or something like that, and then nothing ever comes from it? So I would probably say I thought the Knicks were gonna be like top 1, 2 in the Eastern Conference for sure. I was looking for a little more from Orlando. I thought Orlando would give me a little more. They still not where I thought they would be. And a player that's disappointed me, probably have to say Cat. Like I was I'm looking for Cat to like bust through a next level of elite big man, add something to his game. I can't specifically say one thing because I'm a fan
Right.
of his game, but just maybe his aggressiveness, his balance, um, his ability to score consistently. Probably just more for Cat. But to your Houston point, I agree with you. I think Ime needs a better offensive, maybe couple of guys on the staff. I don't want to get
Right.
into no fight, you know, nigga like fighting and shit. But um but what I was gonna say. But now do you give them any I want to ask you before I move on, do you give them any grace due to missing a quarterback? Because Van Fleet is that dude when he in the game, when he healthy.
Right.
So
Right.
do you attribute any of that? Because that's gotta be
I mean,
that
that's probably a big part of it, and then you got a lot of young guys that's probably being expected to carry a little more than they ready for just based on how long they've been there and what they done seen, you know what I'm saying? With Alperen and what's the twin name? I can't even think of his name off the top of
oh
my head.
Amon
And
Thompson?
Amen. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure and obviously I thought I was a believer in Jabari. I thought he would be further along in his development than he is right now. I guess that probably hurts, you know what I'm saying? But you get Kevin Durant in this stage of his career, you imagine that you supposed to be right there because you don't know how much longer he got or what could happen with him, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely can see that, and maybe next year they come out and they're a little bit better than they are. But as of right now, you know what I'm saying, that's I definitely, or maybe I overrated them too much and thought they were going to be better than what they end up being. You know what I'm saying? So I would say I say yeah, you could probably shoot them a little bail, but it's just one of those things where you got to do it what you got because everybody got issues. Everybody got that one part of the team that they wish you had or you wish was a little better or more developed. So I mean, they not special in that regard as far as I'm concerned. But I definitely do understand not having your point guard. But that's the same point that we made with Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Like you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
either get the
agree.
job done or not. You know what I mean? Especially when you got one of those guys that you expect to be able to get you home.
Can you see Houston winning a playoff series?
I guess it depends on how much who they get matched up against. But if you just put my feet to the fire, I'm gonna say no, just because I don't think that they're together like that. Like I don't think that they locked in
Agree.
like that.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
if it's a series 2-2 and we on the road in game 5, I don't know how that's gonna look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With a team that is volatile in the sense of you don't know if they gonna stay together, stay locked in when the other team go on that 10-point run in the middle of the third quarter and you gotta lock in before the fourth start. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
don't know how that's gonna go. That's you really gotta be locked in when you getting deep in those series and the series is teetering and it can go either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I agree with you again. I like Reed. I'm glad they threw him to the fire. It will make him a better player in the
Absolutely.
long run.
But I don't know if
I
that's
just
gonna be this year.
nah, it ain't gonna be this year. And then, like you said, you getting them 2-1 series, them 2-2 series, or them 2-1 is the pivotal game 4, and that coach can get on that clipboard with that veteran point guard, you in trouble. You know what I mean? So that's the hard part about the playoffs, man.